big news coming in. And in fact, this is the statement of the Supreme Court on the issue of Justice Yashwant Varma of the Delhi High Court. He says, this is what the statement says. It says there is misinformation and rumors being spread with regard to the incident at the residence of Mr. Justice Yashwant Varma. The proposal for the transfer of Mr. Justice Yashwant Varma, who is the second senior-most judge in the Delhi High Court and a member of the Collegium, to his parent High Court, that is the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, where he will be ninth in seniority, is independent and separate from the in-house inquiry procedure. The proposal was examined by the Collegium, comprising of the Chief Justice of India and 4 senior-most judges of Supreme Court on 20th March 2025, and thereafter letters were written to constitute judges of Supreme Court, the Chief Justice of High Courts concerned, and Mr. Justice Yashwant Varma. Responses received will be examined, and thereupon the Collegium will pass a resolution. So this is a clarification coming in at this point of time as far as the Supreme Court is concerned. And this is, of course, a copy of that statement, beg your pardon, that we're putting out right here on the channel. So that's the statement coming in from Supreme Court. Let's go across to Harish for more on this. Harish, take us to this particular statement of the Supreme Court. A lot of speculation and a lot of questions now as to how the story came about in the first place, if this is the situation on ground.
Yes, in fact, if we look at the press release issued by the Supreme Court, Madhav, 2 things are very clear. Supreme Court only says that there is no in-house inquiry committee set up by the Supreme Court. It is the High Court, Delhi High Court Chief Justice, who had initiated an inquiry after receiving the complaints. Number 2, that there should not be any controversy pertaining to the transfer of this particular judge from Delhi High Court to Allahabad High Court, and that is only prescribed as per the prescribed rules and independent of the allegations against him. So there is nowhere the press release is denying any such incident. And regarding the fire incident and fallout, the press release says, on receiving the information, Chief Justice of Delhi High Court has commenced the in-house inquiry procedure, collecting evidence and information, and Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, who had commenced his inquiry prior to the Collegium meeting on 20th March 2025, will be submitting his report to the Chief Justice of India today. That is, the press release says the High Court will be submitting the report today, and the report will be examined and processed for further and necessary action. So, Madhav, the press release does not deny any such incident, but says, yes, there is some incident, details have not been given, but it says the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court has conducted a probe, and today the report will be submitted by the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court to the Supreme Court. And as far as regarding the transfer, Madhav, the press release says the proposal for transfer of Justice Yashwant Varma, who is the second senior most judge in the Delhi High Court and a member of the Collegium, to his parent High Court, Allahabad, where he will be ninth in seniority, is independent and separate from the in-house inquiry procedure. So the press release goes on to say that don't link the transfer of this particular judge with the incident of fire and seizure of notes. And it says the proposal was examined by the Collegium, comprising of Chief Justice of India and 4 senior-most judges on 20th March, and thereafter letters were written to the consulting judges of Supreme Court, the Chief Justice of High Courts concerned, and Justice Yashwant Varma. Responses received will be examined, and thereupon the Collegium will pass a resolution.
All right, Harish, but this statement doesn't mention anything as far as whether there was cash found or not, because there are some versions coming in from the fire department officials who are saying that there was no cash that was found at the residence of Justice Yashwant Varma.
Yes, that's right, Madhav. On expected lines, the Supreme Court press release has not gone into the specifics, but is only trying to allay the reports and rumors and the news being portrayed that this transfer is linked to the charges and allegations against him. So Supreme Court is trying to say that don't link the transfer of this particular judge with the ongoing investigation against him. That is why, regarding the fire incident, Specifically, the press release says, on receiving the information, Chief Justice of Delhi High Court commenced the in-house inquiry procedure, collecting evidence and information, and Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, who had commenced this inquiry prior to Collegium meeting on 20th March, will be submitting his report to the Chief Justice of India today. So all eyes will be on the report the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court will submit to the Collegium today. And if the finding is that, yes, indeed, there is some misconduct, the action will follow.
All right, Harish, that is, of course, a big development coming in. Of course, we're going to slip into a very quick break, but I'm going to request you to stay on with us because we're going to continue reporting on this story on the other side of this very short break.